Following in the footsteps of her educator parents, Rachel Belknap Alberts knew from a young age that she wanted to become a teacher.
So I chose a career in education. I come from a family of educators. My dad taught and then retired as a middle school principal. My mom, amazing educator as well, in Soda Springs, Idaho, taught English, high school English. And I grew up with that in my blood and seeing just the impact that my parents made in doing what they did and how it enriched their lives. And I never even considered another profession. Just from the time I was young, I always knew that I wanted to be in education.
During her 28 years as an educator, Rachel has taught 3rd and 5th grades, served as a reading specialist for early elementary students, taught science and math for USU's Core Academy, and served as an instructional coach for grades K through 6. Rachel completed her Master's of Education in Leadership at Utah State University and has been a principal for the past 10 years.
The biggest thing for me was the focus on application. You know, so often you hear about any type of graduate degree being a lot of theory and not enough real world application. The focus on that and the balance between the theory and application, it made me better prepared once I became a principal.
Rachel describes a day in the life of being an elementary school principal as never the same day twice. 1 minute's working on curriculum with a teacher, then looking at the budget with the district, hanging out with kindergartners. There is nothing that does not fall under the umbrella of being a principal. Students say she gets to play with kids, talk on the loudspeaker, and walk up and down the halls. 5 years ago, she helped design and implement the Teacher Academy program at Sunburst Elementary in Davis County School District. An initiative from Utah State University's Center for the School of the Future, the program is designed to provide aspiring educators with hands-on embedded practicum hours that correspond with the concepts they are learning in their university courses. University professors teach classes at Sunburst Elementary, and Rachel coordinates with these professors to optimize the application of concepts their students are learning.
We need to have more embedded teacher training before student teaching. So many professions do that. There's embedded internships, and we wanted to be more intentional about the way we did that in preparing our teachers so that they could feel better prepared, but also for teacher retention. When teachers feel better prepared their first year teaching, they are much more likely to stick with the profession.
Teacher Academy has been functioning for 4 years with 166 students completing the program. Nearly 80 students are now teaching in their own classrooms. What an impact this passion for education will continue in a ripple effect impacting teachers for years to come.
The teachers here are trained to be mentors for practicum teachers and to work together for those students. So they get to see the daily ins and outs of things. They get to plan with the team of teachers. They get to see how classroom management works, parent-teacher conferences, field trips, all of those things that they're right in the thick of with a trained mentor.
Since Sunburst opened, more than 100 practicum students have completed the Teacher Academy program, many of whom now teach in their own classrooms.
The Teacher Academy school model is a perfect example of that. And again, we enjoy even having the level of professors added to what we do adds just one more level of education for all of us, and something that the kids and we benefit as well.
This year, Rachel was named Utah Principal of the Year.
I got nominated at the district level first, and then it went to the state level, and it was one of the most incredible moments of my life. I had no idea I was getting it, but what made it extra special for me, all of the students, 870 students, I didn't know I was getting it. We're sitting in the gym knowing that I was going to be getting an award, and I walked down to the steps to these wonderful students who were sitting quietly for 15 minutes waiting for the assembly to begin that I didn't know about. To me, that award, and for that matter any award I've received, that's not something that I received in isolation. I could not do what I do without the incredible teachers that I have. Students who now are phenomenal teachers or will be phenomenal teachers who without a scholarship wouldn't have had that opportunity because they have financial restraints. And to me, we would really be missing out, and most importantly, the students would be missing out if they were not able to see their dream come true of being a teacher because of financial reasons.
Rachel enjoys spending her personal time traveling to the destinations off the beaten path with her 2 sons. She also enjoys playing rhythm guitar with her band, Principal Distraction, which is comprised of fellow principals and educators.
I love music and I love playing the guitar. I play with a group of principals and some of the people who work at our district office, and it's therapeutic, it's energizing, it's fun.
Rachel is honored to be the recipient of the 2024 Emma Eccles Jones College of Education and Human Services Distinguished Alumni Award.
A good teacher, their impact is hard. It's almost impossible to quantify, but just knowing that you were part of making that happen by assisting someone, that you have an exponential impact in doing so, I think in itself would be a very rewarding feeling.